Don't look under the internet.
In the South? Coke, what kind? Surprise me. Cool. Can't be upset.
I'll have a Coke.
Rolling
What
the
kind?
dice.
Pepsi.
Yeah.
Cool.
Except if you get a Pepsi, then they actually hit you.
That's the communist soda.
Yeah.
Just no words, just
Liberals.
instant.
Liberal cuck soda.
Yeah, exactly.
Pepsi fucked my wife and I watched.
Well,
I
I can't
watched
think,
in my Coke pajamas.
I really can't think of a better way to bring in the new year with you fuckers. So welcome everybody to Don't Look Under the Internet. Mike, don't you have a special thing today?
What?
A special thing?
Don't you have a special thing for us today?
No? Am I supposed to?
All right.
Whoops.
I don't know.
Okay.
You're the one that talked about
Welcome to Don't Look Under the Internet, an internet horror comedy.
What the okay.
What am I supposed to have that's special?
What are we doing today, you jackass?
Oh,
I'm
I
getting.
don't
I have
even
to
know.
introduce
Yeah,
us.
he has like a whole
Yeah,
fucking.
I have a whole bit.
You can't take him out of
No.
his routine, man.
I would
Yeah.
like 2024, Mike turns a new leaf. New routines, new you.
I didn't agree to that. That
Mike
wasn't
is like
my
an old
resolution
man
at
with
all.
dementia. If you get him out of his routine, it's just totally useless.
It's just lost.
I'm just stuck in a corner of a room.
Yeah, you just have to take him to bingo for the rest of the day.
Where are my keys? Dad, you're in the attic. Well, yes. Welcome to Don't Look Under the Internet, everybody. An internet horror comedy doodad featuring a man named Moot. Okay, good. Now who's got dementia? A man named Moot. Who? Who's calling my name? Where's the voices are back? And here's a Moot named Jason.
I am a moot named Jason. Hello, hello.
And I'm a name Mike. And I'm a name Moot Mike.
You're
Okay.
gonna name
Okay.
Moot
Name Moot
Mike.
Mike. Yes.
I'm
I'm
gonna
Mike
name
now.
Moot Mike.
And I'm Moot now. That's
Okay.
still Jason.
Yeah.
You'll notice that Doug's not here. He decided for his New Year's resolution he didn't want to be part of the show anymore.
he was gonna do something productive with his life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said, I waste one day a week here, and I'm not seeing the residuals from it.
I don't see any reason to keep doing this. So.
Yeah, and so he left. And speaking of residuals, not really left. He's going to come back next week. Not
He got
really
something yanked
residuals.
out of his head.
Yeah.
He did.
My dick. Anyway, speaking of residuals, we're going to go with the good old DLUTI. Housekeeping.
Above your head.
Wait, before I start that,
God
Moot,
damn it.
are you recording my video?
Yeah, sure.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
buddy.
Hell yeah. All right, so today...
Looking extra crispy tonight for good measure.
Yeah, we got the Ethernet cable plugged in. That's how I have to do it now because this concrete dungeon I live in. So we have a couple people I want to give it a shoot out to. We have
Yes.
Digital Dream, who's in here right now listening. Hi.
What up, Digital Dream?
Hi.
Welcome.
Digital dreaming.
Sorry, we're fucking idiots.
And then we have Saint Thickles.
Saint Thickles.
You know, get ready to see this missile. Oh. I'm keeping with the festivities. That is,
That
Oh,
word.
Cannot ignore
Yeah.
his girth.
yeah, exactly. We also have I Shit and Sinks.
It's my twin brother.
Yeah.
The name is too long for me to be able to see the whole thing. So it's I Shouldn't. Oh, no, here we go. I Shouldn't Sinks, parentheses, probably subbed on the wrong account, LMAO.
Oh.
Is it
All right, well,
shit
if
in
you
the sinks the account you meant to sub on?
Apparently. Oh, no, I
Nice. I'm glad you did.
pee in bathtubs. And then we have Banana
Mm.
Pants.
Banana
Maybe
pants.
that's
Banana
Spawn Skinny
pants.
Salt.
Ooh.
There. Ooh.
Ooh.
That was a.
We'll never know. So out of these names, we have I Shouldn't Sinks, Banana Pants, Digital Dream, and Saint Thickles. What are we thinking of these? Are any of them too poopy to where we have to be like
I
get
didn't-
better?
Too
No,
racist.
these are good. These are all like made up things that you put effort into instead of just
Yeah.
using your name. So congratulations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't do like Mike Johnson. 2.
2. Mike Johnson 2.
Thank you all 4 of you for
2
becoming
Johnson,
members.
2 Mike.
2 Johnson.
2.
Thank you for becoming members, everybody. We really do appreciate it. And on that note, you know what else you could do if you love us as much as they do? You go to patreon.com/DLUTIPod and you can chuck in something or nothing. That's completely up to you. But if you do chuck in a thing, you get some content. And ooh, it's some juicy content. Ooh, you want to get in on this content.
It's got to be a
Ooh.
decent
Did we read the
backlog
donations
now.
that we got too?
Yeah, fuck yes.
And then you can go to DLUTI.com or DLUTIPod.com and you can become a member there and you get discounts on merch and member exclusive merch. And it's nice. Your father would love you if you got that merch. He would love you so much.
I love how
read
much
it
you
on my
burrow.
phone, so.
Oh, what am I reading again?
The donations.
There's donations
Yeah.
On fourth wall.
on fourth wall.
Yeah.
Where do I go?
Those things we told people, people they'd get a personalized thank you for doing.
What, is it under the thank yous?
Yeah.
Okay.
If that's a
We have
clickable...
Julian. No, wait. I'll start. Yeah, we have Julian on December 31st. So thanks for making 2023 a little more bearable. Mildly apologize for being a Twitter troll. Stay paranoid, except about kissing your dad's teeth. Boners.
It's a good extra touch.
That's thank you.
Perfect.
For
Thank
good luck.
you, Julian. Dream. We have Heather and Dane who just say, we love your podcast. Thank you, Heather and Dane. That is very cool.
You sound
Dane.
like a fucking
Heather and
chatbot
Dane.
right now.
Dane. Heather and Dane. The BK Lounge.
Oh,
The
God.
BK Lounge.
God.
Literally Dan Cook.
Thank you, everybody who did donations. And,
Hell yeah. Thanks, guys.
And
gals.
our members. That's super nifty keen of you. Again, DLUTI.com. You can do those things and give us money. Shill out to me.
Do
Mike
it,
wants you to
and
shill.
then we'll confuse
Yeah.
you.
Speaking of
other
2023, though, we had Dream, and he was like, thanks for making 2023 more bearable. You know what we're doing today? Something like that.
Cool.
Doing something like
What?
that. So what we're doing today is we're doing a year in
Memoriam.
memoriam of DLUTI.
Yeah.
We're going to go back. We're going to look at the topics that we looked over in 2023, and we're going to rate them on if we still think that topic is cool, or if we think it's stupid, or if we don't want to say anything to
or if
not
we
be
think we
mean.
did a good episode.
Yes.
I'm going to... Yeah, that one.
I think we should also consider being like, because somebody asked the question not that long ago, like, are we at the point now where we can start redoing topics?
No. I don't think so yet.
There's so much stuff on the internet. Why would we
There
redo a
is
topic
So
yet?
much stuff on the internet. But
To be fair, there's stuff that's been updated. Yeah, I would cover some other shit.
I would say I wouldn't know. I don't know about redoing stuff, but going back to the things that had the add-ons,
like revisiting.
Yeah, revisiting. I don't know about redoing.
Oh, you mean like completely? Like if we wanted to go back and re-record our
I wouldn't
having strange dreams.
I wouldn't
episode.
redo having strange dreams. That is dead in the water where it's at. That was very
Well, the fucking are you having strange dreams with a new QR code have been popping up in cities again?
Okay, whatever.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, guys, Hat Man. Oh no, you
No,
do
it's
too much Benadryl.
Everyman.
It's Everyman, whatever his name is.
I don't know. There are some
anymore.
things that maybe like
Or this man, that's what it was.
This man, that
maybe
was it, yeah.
that like weren't done as deeply as they could have been the first time. I
Oh,
don't know.
absolutely not. Especially
Yeah.
when I come into play and it's like, Mike, it's time for you to talk about your thing. And I'm like, well, you see, there was a man in this video
Well, you see.
and he talks. And that covers my portions of the video.
While
Anyway.
you're like scarfing down dinner because you just got home.
Yeah, pretty
Gallon
much.
of
That's what happened right
goldfish.
now. Yeah. Oh, God, I miss the days where I would just nom on some goldfish.
Goldfish.
I should do that again. I do have popcorn.
Yeah,
right
you
here.
should
You
do
have
that
old
again.
milk
Doug
next
should
to you.
start vaping again. Jason
Yeah.
should start punching the table.
You just get excited and start
Yeah.
hitting shit.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, not a lot has changed. So what we're gonna do is we're starting all the way back on this is Unpooty.
No, this is not even like
the gang gives red advice.
Yeah.
The first episode of last year wasn't even an actual DLUTI episode. It was unplanned and DLUTI crossover.
Yeah.
Unpooty.
Yeah. So it was,
It was-
me, you, and Chris, and we were
Mhm.
doing like
We were
we were
doing
like, am I an asshole?
yeah, we were doing
Yeah.
Am I the Assholes? And honestly, love those. I would do more of those if I could. Those are pretty fun.
Those are growing on me. Like the weird ass like Reddit rabbit holes you find, or even just answering if people are assholes or not. Like
The issue
that's-
with that subreddit is like a lot of the topics that you get when you sort by like most upvoted or whatever are very, very heavily in one way or the other. Like,
Right.
It's very difficult to find things on this subreddit that it's like up to
like a
interpretation.
debate, an actual debate.
Yeah.
like an actual good debate, not just a fucking
Yeah,
one-sided
half the time-
beatdown.
Am I the
Half the time it's
asshole
like
for
my
stabbing
husband-
my cat?
Right. Half the time it's like my husband punches me in the face 3 times a day and then like sends our kids out back to mine mud.
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for leaving
Am I
him?
the asshole?
Right.
Right.
Am I the asshole for giving him a cold dinner once? Yes.
And, and all the
Yes,
answers
absolutely.
are yes.
But my husband says that it's just teaching us discipline. Am I the
Yeah.
asshole?
Yes. No, yeah, it's hard to find, but when you find the good ones, it's pretty fun.
Those are fun. I will say we do put a lot of disclaimers in our content saying that like don't follow our advice. Never listen to us. I do want to point that out, but I also have a ton of fun with you guys doing just this is what we might do.
The Wyoming incident is the next one.
Ooh.
Yes. Now, here is one that I don't fully remember all
Oh.
the way.
This one wasn't this one similar to fucking what is
The
the
Max
CIA
Headroom.
one? The
The
in like South America.
the fake one,
The fake ass one.
Yeah,
The syndrome, like the
Havana syndrome.
Havana syndrome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This reminded me of that. What does our fucking thing say about this?
This is great content.
I know, right?
Fantastic. We can't even
DLUTI.
remember the fucking topics.
No, I remember
What
it
the
being.
fuck?
It's a whole
Wyoming
thing about
incident.
like the sound that was blasted around Wyoming County, and it caused nausea.
was a
but not
broadcast.
around people.
It was a hijacking.
Like
or
it was
something, right?
it was basically like Max Headroom. But
yeah,
it like
yeah,
caused
yeah.
people distress.
Oh my god! I
this is like
remember
a-
this one now.
This is like a classic, like early unfiction analog horror thing. It's super duper short. I was more excited about it before going into it than I ended up being after we did it. I thought it
Yeah.
was fairly forgettable.
It's like when you read the back cover of a book and you're like, oh, holy fuck, and then you get like 20 pages in, it's just like,
Yeah.
nope, not even remotely
Or in this
close.
case, like 5 videos
yeah,
that are very
yeah.
short. But
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, it be what it do and it do what it be. I'm still glad that we covered it because I enjoy the short ones because then
because
I
that's
don't have to
less
do as
effort.
much work.
Absolutely.
Done in 20 minutes
Well,
instead of 2
and-
hours.
To me, like the short ones, like the Wyoming incidents and things like that, aren't covered as often as like your big hitters that you find.
The
out of.
Wyoming incident is like a big deal, though. Like it literally makes an appearance in the history of analog horror thing. That
Mhm.
Okay, I'm
next-
wrong
Yeah, you're
sometimes.
wrong.
Okay,
You're
yeah,
wrong.
you're fucking wrong,
Yep.
whatever.
You just are.
Okay,
and that's okay.
so the next episode was a Cthulhu corner. It was
Hell
Yig.
yeah! Oh yeah, this was Yig, the
Big
snake
Yiggy.
god. It's not fair if I talk about this one.
No, it was pretty great for me because I get to do nothing for these except just
I literally
Oh.
almost said I wasn't on this one, but it literally says in the description that I am. So I barely remember this.
you just
Oh,
zoned
yeah.
that one out.
I remember you and Mike talking about snakes with human faces, and Mike just losing his goddamn mind for a while.
It's fun, and you know, I just imagine a nice little.
I definitely
Voldemort.
didn't write this
Yes.
description.
Are you
must
sure
have
about that?
uploaded this.
Snakes
Yeah,
with
yeah.
human
Yeah,
faces.
this is mine.
I would have remembered
It starts
that.
off like a
This is
Star
definitely
Wars
a
crawl.
Jason description.
This is a Jason description for sure. Snakes
It start- Yeah, it starts off like a Star Wars crawl.
Yeah.
Snakes with human faces. The Empire strikes again.
The Trade Federation has an embargo on the planet of Naboo. I want to know how many episodes we've talked about the scrolling title from episode 1. That's what I want to know.
Because it's so bad.
It's so bad.
Uh,
Oh well.
And there's one that just starts. I think it's the second one. It's just like war. Like, okay.
You just said the second word in the 2-word title you have.
Yeah.
Like, I figured that was
Yeah.
happening.
This is called Star War.
Right.
I wasn't expecting peace. Like we're in the middle of a giant star having a big war.
Dulce Base Part 1.
I loved the
You
Dulce.
jizzed yourself over these.
I am
this
very happy
gets
that
a
we
stupid
bought this
amount of views on YouTube.
and a stupid amount of hate on YouTube.
Yeah,
It's
people
pretty
really
great.
hate this video.
Turns out when you cover aliens, you get a certain part of the internet commenting on your stuff.
You
that
get
doesn't
unstable
appreciate.
people with opinions.
Yes.
Yeah, and it turns
Yes,
out
you
they
do.
don't appreciate it when you say one thing wrong about aliens. They call you a clown.
Mike's really hurt by that one.
They say that you're stupid. And fuck you is all I gotta say.
Yeah.
Is fuck you. You ass. You're talking about aliens. It's all nothing matters. It's aliens. It could all be real or not.
This is what I do with that. Whenever I see people that just fucking like rage against us for getting like just something wrong, and I truly
About
believe
these
that it's something
very
they're
factual topics.
yes, it's
Like
something that they're
Dulce
passionate about.
Mhm.
They have spent so much time researching it. Like think of something that like Godzilla. Let's talk about fucking
Yeah.
like you know so much about Godzilla.
I know a moderate amount.
and that
Oh, that made people
floors
mad, too.
me because
Oh yeah, they're like, actually, it's pronounced Anagiris. I'm like, fuck
We'll get
you.
there. We'll get there.
yeah, well we got plenty of time to get there.
Oh yeah. You think I care? I don't.
But no, Dulce Base 1 and 2 is a two-parter.
Yeah.
What did you guys like? Do you guys remember doing that one?
Yeah,
I
I
wasn't
remember
on
it. Yeah, I remember it pretty vividly.
I remember the second part, but there was like I had a blackout for like 10 minutes at the beginning of it, and then the rest
I just thoroughly enjoyed it. There's something about like, I don't really care about covering like UFOs, like alien, like UFO abduction stories, but I love the weird shit. Like, there's a whole underground city full of aliens. That shit is super fun. Abduction stories.
and
are
that's where the flu
old.
came from.
Yeah, they're old, they're boring. I don't care about that. An
Yeah.
underground building full apartment complex full of aliens. Sign me right up.
Hell yeah.
Because
Do
it's
the
more out there.
It's the bureaucracy. Like if it's so UFO sighting, right?
Mhm.
It's like out there. Everyone sees it. There has to be a fucking paper trail about it. That's why nobody wants to talk about that shit because you have to talk about the
Mhm.
bureaucratic chain of command. If you're talking about secret bunkers, there's no paperwork.
Yeah.
Like-
Well, with this one, one of the parts I remember the most is like how people in like the town of Dulce would like see these like lumber trucks, quote unquote lumber trucks and whatnot from this company come through. And this, if you go to this company's website, you could see that it's just some like generic like
You
It was
can
like
tell the
Lumber
topics
Inc.
that excited Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like you go to these websites and they're just like websites where it's just like our future is your future and we're making energy so your energy is more energy efficient. And it's just a bunch of gobbledygook. And that's the shit I love because it's like, oh, this has like somewhat of a real world connection that is super fun and it just makes the more outlandish nonsense stuff more fun.
I agree.
I wasn't
I
on this
lo-
episode and I didn't edit it. I just put the video on it. So to be perfectly honest with you guys, I haven't even listened to this.
Wow. And you
I
call
have-
yourself.
I have just seen the YouTube fallout from it though. I mean, that
Oh,
makes
yeah.
me feel like I was there. My favorite thing that comes of those is like when people like find them because they have the most views on YouTube, and then when we start uploading other shit, they're like, "I thought this was a conspiracy theory podcast."
Why?
Yeah.
Why did you think that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Do you not see the one that says DLUTI plays? You idiot. We play a video game. And the worst part is it's not even my gameplay, but it's my camera.
It's very confusing.
We did that so bad.
Holy shit, that's funny.
The
All right.
next one.
Anora Petrova.
And Nora Petro. This is one of yours.
This
This
yes.
is your recommendation.
This was the Wikipedia.
Yeah,
Uh,
and she edits it and things happen. Or it
Yeah,
tells
she
her
ed-
what's going to happen.
I liked that one.
and then she tried to change it, and then it ended up like fucking killing her or some shit like that. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
that was a good one. That was creepy. I enjoyed that one.
Again, it's got that like real world connection of Wikipedia. I enjoy.
Mhm.
Like what was that one that we covered relatively recently where is the guy having a conversation
On
talking-
the edits in Wikipedia.
Yeah,
the
like
was
the
talking
Wikipedia
her.
soccer thing. Yeah.
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 I love
I-
that because it's got real
Hi,
world
Emily, I can see
connections.
you. Is that?
Yeah.
Emily. Yeah,
It's
something
got
like that.
real world connections, and I appreciate that. It's fake, obviously, but in a fun way. Like, who thinks of editing Wikipedia articles to form a thing? Like, that's just so fun.
Isn't
Yeah.
that basically the same idea as like writing into a book and making things happen?
No,
Okay,
He's not going
Right.
to give this to you, man.
that's fine. That's fine.
everyone can write a book. Not everyone can edit a Wikipedia page.
You need to be an admin for that.
Yeah, you have to
God.
be allowed.
Has anybody ever tried adding a name to the list of people that died in a year that didn't actually
Death Note?
die? Yeah. See if the
No.
Wikipedia death pages are death notes.
Ooh,
Our
someone
death
get on
notes. Ooh,
that. Put my name. See what
that's a
happens.
really dark
Mike's ready to
experiment
die
to
for
do.
this.
I have life insurance. I can't die legally, or I can sue the government. It's
I
fine.
do want to say one thing. This I think this was just because I'm looking at our page with our links on it. I think this was right around the time that we helped out with the memorial for Zane. Do you guys remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
somewhere around
was
there, yeah.
that was definitely February because that
That was February. Okay,
February was the week or was the month that we donated everything to.
that's right.
Which I meant to bring up. Should we make February like DLUTI
Donation
month? Yeah, like charity.
Hell yeah.
month. Like pick a
We
charity
could.
every year and do something.
everything-
in February.
We could.
I'm game for that.
We could.
We could.
I'm
Oh.
scared though.
I'm not spending the money. I don't care. It's there. It's in all of our money's in a shell account, and we'll never tell you which one.
In the Caymans.
In an offshore banking account.
For Wolf Cola.
Yeah.
All right, we got
yeah,
a
we
lot
could
of
do
these
that.
we got to get through.
We have so
Yes.
many. Let's get what's next.
All right,
What we got next on our
ChatGPT
list?
is our producer. Was the next one.
I fucking loved
This
that one.
Those were-
episode was so much fun.
So much
Yeah.
fun. We got a text the other day asking to do more of
Yeah,
them.
yeah, we did.
It was so
Okay.
fucking
We've been
fun.
asked to do that again multiple times, so we may
Hell
have
yeah.
to try that.
Yeah,
out.
and you know what? ChatGPT has only gotten more sophisticated.
It's actually
over
gotten
time.
worse apparently, because
Oh, is it
like
more
they've been
racist?
trying to, they've been trying to dumb it down to try to like keep it from doing things it really shouldn't do.
Mm.
And so my understanding is that its responses are a lot more basic than they used to be,
Well, that's
which is unsurprising.
yeah. Well, that's why we have the 3 laws of robotics. So just be on the safe side. I love you,
what are those,
ChatGPT. Don't attack me. Don't attack
Don't
my
attack
friends.
me. Don't attack me.
Don't be racist.
Don't be racist.
Don't be racist.
Yeah. I don't remember the 3 laws of robotics. But
Drink
I know
enough
it's-
water.
Isn't it supposed to like prevent it from destroying humanity or something?
It's
I don't fucking know. The
All right, great.
Dodelston messages, or the Dodelston messages, as I've heard it pronounced.
This
as
was
well.
another one of yours, I believe, right? The Dodelston.
yeah,
messages?
this one would this actually I think this was right around the time where I just started fucking taking over like content
Yeah,
management.
you're just like, hey, I made here.
Here's the outlines, just fucking pick your shit, go.
Which one was that again?
Dodelston Messages was the BBC Micro.
Yeah, old computer that
yeah.
can
Old
communicate
computer.
through time.
That's right. And the Dodelston is what got us in better contact with Ghoulish Mortals, who became
Oh yeah.
good friends of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Go check them out.
their podcast, the Midnight Distillery
Yeah,
podcast.
because Warwick
Mhm.
was like, I had one.
It was really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's
I
right.
watched it. They did a pumpkin episode around Halloween, I believe, and it was really fun and entertaining. So go check that out, everybody.
Fucking do it.
Do it.
Yeah, that was a fun one.
The next one is Glitch in the Matrix. We called this one 99 and a half, and then this is the weekend that I was there in Mike's
Yeah.
basement, and we got way too fucking drunk. Just
Oh,
way
that's
too drunk.
right.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
tried doing an episode and it did that. This one we did the SCP versus
Yeah.
cryptids.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We threw away
Yeah,
a
yeah.
whole episode of that.
Yep, because we do too drunk.
Way
yeah,
too drunk.
Too drunk. Too drunk
Yeah.
for Ludi.
Ripsaw almost refereed an episode, and
Yeah.
boy, that didn't go as
No,
well as
it
we thought it
didn't.
would.
It was.
Yeah.
It sounded kind of funny at the time, and then
And then we woke up.
and then we realized it was like an hour of just like a very cyclical conversation that went nowhere.
because we didn't realize we were already having it.
I don't have much else to say about that episode, to be honest.
Nope. I think that's all that needs to be said about that one.
You were here, so it was
yeah.
special
Yeah.
to me.
Oh God. I just saw what's coming up. Anyway.
Then we had a Q&A, and I think we
Fireside.
can skip that. I mean, it was. it
And
is
what's
what it is.
next, Matt?
If you want more of those, you can go to our Patreon/website. And then the next, well,
4.
with a pause in between, is
Mm.
Ash vlogs. All the Ash vlogs, vlogging with
Oh.
Ashley.
1, 2, 3.
Vlogging
and
with
4.
Ashley.
Yeah,
Yeah, guess who has 2 thumbs and never wants to even hear the words
yeah.
Ash
I
vlog
have
again.
PTSD from this.
Done. I was so disappointed with because I never knew the end of it because I didn't want to go through the whole fucking thing when I first found it way back when.
Hey guys, it's me. Nope.
Nope, that's the wrong one. Uh,
Is that still on the soundboard?
Was that Bigfoot?
I think so. Did I get rid of it?
Hey guys, and
Oh,
welcome to another
there it is.
vlogging time.
There it
Yeah,
is.
it never went anywhere.
All the best things in the world.
Just in case you needed PTSD. Yeah, I loved that series. I hated that what are their names? Michael and
Oh, the guys who
Yeah.
Philip Uzi, they went to go make that movie.
they made that movie Talk to the Hand.
Or something like that.
It's Talk to Me, but I call it Talk to the Hand.
Talk to me. That's right. Yeah, they went and made that, and they just completely just fucking, we're just done.
I think
doing
this
that.
had become unwieldy, though.
Mhm.
It really
Like,
did.
I don't
it got
know
game
how
jacked.
you even attempt to tie any of this up.
Yeah. It got too big for their
Yeah.
proverbial britches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hated this. I just hated it. The first,
Yeah,
the
no,
first
I agree.
episode and maybe the second one were okay. It starts off okay. I think we've aired our grievances about this a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
particularly trying to do this at the same time that we were doing SCP versus Cryptid and doing like
It was way too much.
this
Way
is
too
not
much.
a fun time of the year.
I will
Yeah.
say the next several after this, though, were some of my favorites from last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
What's the next one?
Next one we did, this one's in my top 5, I think. But
Ringo.
yes, fuck yes.
Oh, the ones I wasn't there for.
What if the Beatles
Dang,
never
baby.
broke up?
How come you had to be born during the Ringo Beatles episode?
I'm so
Honestly,
sorry,
I'm
Mike.
surprised you left after Ash Vlogs and decided to come back.
Seriously, we are all surprised you came
And
back
you know,
after Ash
I,
Vlogs.
admittedly, there's two funny things to this. One, this is when I had my child. Was
Mhm.
with this episode,
Mhm.
my beautiful baby girl Amelia, and I had a month off. Felt fantastic. Not gonna lie, felt great not having to worry about something on every week.
Yep.
Two, these episodes are some of our top doing ones, so it says a lot about me and the quality I bring to the business.
The
think
reels
what-
about you not being on the podcast are also some of our most viewed reels.
Yeah,
I think we
It's
should
true.
explore
They're-
this dynamic more.
this keep Mike away and like dangle carrots.
Yeah.
And let him do TikToks.
And then have him record those carrots in my basement.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. What's the next one?
Anyway,
Oh yes,
what if the
I
Beatles
also-
never broke up? Did we like that? I think it was fun.
that
These-
was so much fun.
These like
Yeah.
4, by the way, I have never listened to. I have not had the time.
There are
other
videos
than,
of you listening to them.
No, other than I caught that
Oh, okay.
those bits. I started listening. I heard that,
Wow.
and then my ADHD took over, and I went on to something else,
That's fun.
and
Sounds
never
about right.
finished any of the
I
episodes.
don't listen to the podcast when I'm not on it and don't have to edit it, so it's
There
fun.
you go. Hell yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to find more like this, where it's just like some random dude made a page and like is just giving information.
Yeah. It seems fun.
Yeah.
Smile.jpg and Jeff the Killer. This episode was okay.
It was okay.
I think.
I hate
Uh,
Jeff the Killer.
yeah.
I fucking hate Jeff the Killer.
Yeah, I don't
Why'd you do
like.
it?
I don't like the online community that is the
Mm-mm.
Jeff the Killer like
I don't
fandom.
even know what it is.
It's just
It's not-
children, I guess. It's part of the problem.
No, I mean I don't even know what Jeff
The
Killer
Jeff the
is.
Killer is like that picture of the guy that has no nose and his
the white,
mouth
super
is-
white face.
Oh,
You know what I'm talking about?
is that supposed to be a person? Or
It's
is it
in like a bunch of
supernatural
old
thing?
jump scare games.
He's a serial
Yeah,
killer.
Oh, it's like
There's
it's
a whole
yeah.
story
It's
thing.
a
Yeah.
creepypasta
Oh, okay.
with a
I'm-
picture.
The creepypasta ones for me are hit or miss, I think.
I would
Mm.
agree. I think if it's a creepypasta, it's got to have enough like world build to it in order for it to be good. It can't just
And
be
also
like
not be a long ass
Yeah.
fucking novella.
it can't just be like here's a killer tomato. I grew it in my backyard and it stabbed me. No, I need some backstory to it.
A lot of
Wow, Mike,
creepypastas
you're-
haven't aged well.
No,
No.
And this
No, they
is
haven't. I
definitely
think-
an example of that.
Yeah. I mean, it is a testament to how horror stories on the internet are evolving, but I mean, also it's bad. In
Also,
my
it's
opinion.
bad.
It's just bad.
The next one was Yogg-Sothoth. I wasn't on that either. That was just Jason
Yeah,
and Doug.
That was Doug and I literally just jerking each other off about Cthulhu. Like we were just nerding the fuck out about Yogg-Sothoth. I love these episodes just because I love the Cthulhu mythos and everything that comes along with them, aside from the racism. But yeah, we can move on from there.
I love it all, especially the racism.
We know,
God
Mike.
damn it.
I was just quoting Jason.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Continue.
Next one. This one I've actually heard from people that I work with, and just a couple people that I know that they've listened to this one and they really, really fucking enjoyed this one.
The Harbinger
I thought-
experiment. Wasn't this? Didn't we do like partial audio drama for this?
Yeah, I've like pre-recorded the actual audio drama part, so it was like us talking around it and then just listening to the story.
Mm.
Which one's the Harbingers?
That was the one about the underground bunker where they like it was like the Russian sleep experiment times 5.
They like
Mm.
deprived people of stimuli, and then they like fucking went nutty.
And then essentially just killed everyone in the bunker. And yeah,
And
it was
this
a good
guy
one.
was
It
like,
sounded cool.
"I'm the only person who's still alive
Yeah,
who remembers
As
what
in-
happened."
standard creepypasta fashion.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that one was a fun one. I like the ones that you can actually turn into like a listenable audio drama, like style of it. I think that lends something to it. But if it's just a simple like, yeah, he's
Ed the Caver.
that's another great one, and that's a depth as well. But yeah, I liked the Harbinger experiment. I thought that was a lot of fun.
What's
Yeah.
next? Oh, I guess I can go.
No-
Yeah, you
More
could
fun.
read with your
Well,
eyeballs.
I mean, there's still ones you weren't on.
Oh, that's true.
I can
Uh,
still read it.
Okay, read it, Mike. Do it.
You can ask us
Okay,
questions. about it.
Paranoia.com.
Yeah. This
This
was
was-
fun.
This was so much
These
fun.
next 2 episodes are my favorite ones we did this year, easily.
Oh yeah.
Oh, neat.
Yeah, they're
oh,
up there.
cool.
Hey man, we could probably go back to both of them. Honestly,
We could just
There's
find more
enough.
stuff on them.
yeah. We'll just call it like DLUTI Trolls, the worst parts of the internet.
So
Yeah.
what was Paranoia.com? I know
So-
it was like a Disney thing.
Both this
Yes.
and the next episode are just 2 places on the internet that were like early, like late 90s, early 2000s internet, where people just set up web servers like in their house or whatever, and were like, literally put whatever the fuck you want here.
Yep.
And people just signed up for accounts on this web server and just made pages, and it was just whatever. A lot of it was porn. A lot of it was
Drugs.
like just crazy conspiracy theory shit. There was
How to
definitely
make
a lot
meth.
of drugs. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Drug like
Yeah.
making instructions, people musing about their experiences doing drugs.
Yep. And this and it's owned by Disney, which is that was the reason we did the whole thing.
Yeah, paranoia.com is like Disney owns that now. Now if you go to paranoia.com, I think it just takes you to disney.com.
Yeah. There's like Disney Plus or something like that.
Weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about the next one?
Temple of the
This
Screaming
was-
Electron was the same thing. So.
Exact same thing. Just it was.
Does it take you to Disney as well?
No, this one was. It was a little weirder. I think. Like.
Yeah, it got a little bit closer to. There was definitely illegal content on here.
Yeah. Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
100%. I didn't feel great looking through this.
Yeah,
one.
paranoia.com was more fun. This one, it's like they tried to just get the worst of the worst. Like,
Yeah.
there's an erotica section that just has the worst shit
Oh my
you
God.
ever read.
I fucking forgot how they tell you how to like have sex with slugs and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. I forgot about all of that.
Oh,
Holy
that's
fuck.
crazy. What's this website called again? I just so I know to avoid it.
Temple of the Screaming Electron.
I'll never go there. Bookmark.
After this, we got some more Reddit mysteries. I don't remember which ones we did on this.
Mike
one.
was back.
Mike was back for this one though,
Mike was back for this one though.
and
That's all I got.
Toast Crumble said that this episode was fire.
Oh yeah. The Boy Wonder himself is back. I am Boy Wonder.
2 stories
Oh,
about
this is
light
when we
bulbs.
shit-
Oh yeah.
This is where we shared a mic, and it was terrible because it was
Yeah.
hot as
Yeah.
fuck up there.
Two stories about light bulbs. This is the this is the one with this
It's
is
not
the one
the
with the
lamp
lamp.
story.
Not
Because
the
the
lamp.
lamp story was
No.
the one me, you, and Chris did.
It's the one where
The guy wasn't happily married in this one.
No, this is the one where the guy and his wife get in an argument because one sees that the light is on, the other sees that the
Oh,
light
right.
is
Yeah,
off.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
the other
yeah.
one I think is they're in like a diner and all the lights.
They're in
no
like a
lights are
Taco
off.
Bell or something, and the light goes out, and nobody
Yeah.
nobody acknowledges
Nobody-
it but them.
Yeah, exactly.
And then it was all normal. Yeah, this was like a heavy glitch in the Matrix one.
I enjoy these weird ones.
Reddit
They're
was
good.
fun.
Oh yeah.
I enjoy a good light bulb story. I have light bulbs.
You have at least 3 down here.
Yeah, I can show you some if you want later.
I have the time.
Yeah. Up next,
Yes.
we have 2 that were fun.
We're fun.
We covered Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared, part
Yeah.
1 and part 2.
These episodes did really well too. They were fun to do.
I like the thumbnail that you made for him.
The thumbnails were. I was so fucking impressed when I saw those.
Wow, great. All year. I did 2 good thumbnails. Hell yeah.
That was your quota for the
Yep.
year. Dude, you hit it. Good job.
I
Um,
thought the first episode was more fun than the second episode. I didn't think the TV show was. The TV show didn't capture the charm of the web series the way that I had hoped, I think.
Yeah, I feel like it went from like a creative like YouTube channel to, oh, we have to do this now because they gave a corporation gave us a lot of money. You know,
That
it went
happens a lot.
from them
That
just
does
doing
happen
their
a lot.
artistic thing to
because
Adult Swim gave us $50 million. Let's make some weird shit.
it's on their time. Now you've got someone be like, nope, you have to make.
You've also
make-
got
make-
more time to fill up, and you have to make it somewhat
Yeah.
coherent.
Yeah.
Like,
It was-
not to say the web series isn't coherent. Like, there's stuff in the web series that makes sense, but most of it is just 4 minutes of like, what the fuck?
What is
Yeah.
happening?
Just disturbing content.
My dad's a computer. No, yeah,
An old man died.
but look, a computer. I fucking loved the Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared episodes. I loved both the web series and the TV series. I've tried to get Kelly to watch the TV series, and she just won't fucking do it, and I can't really blame her there. I think the first one I enjoyed just a bit more, simply because I know at least you and I, Mike, have an intimate relationship with a couple of those songs.
I have an intimate relationship with a bottle. with
Yes,
those
and
songs.
those
I'm a
songs.
computer.
I'm a
Computery
computery guy. Yeah, that's stuck
Yeah,
in my head.
definitely a drinking game. Fun one.
Lots
Yeah.
of drinking. It's a good one. The time one was good, but you don't remember.
Drink every time he says time. Oh.
Oh.
it. So yeah, those are the Don't Hug Me's.
The next one is Mike Can't Read. We'll skip over that one.
Oh yeah, we all knew that.
Oh, it's my
Yeah.
comic reviews.
Yeah. Good job, Mike.
Thanks.
did
we
watch
needed
that.
to fill space.
Yeah, we did. Mike saved us from not uploading that week, basically, is what happened there.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
And I filled it with recommendations for things that people. Someone did listen to my recommendation. One of Lori's friends that listened to the show bought the Pumpkinhead comic.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
I won't name her because I don't want to give out names without people's permission. So
You don't like doxing people?
no.
Oh, okay.
Thanks, Jonathan.
Jonathan. Mrs. Jonathan.
Yeah.
The next
Liminal
one is
Lands.
Liminal Land. This is one of the only other episodes this year besides the Godzilla one and the Dulce Base one that have downvotes on YouTube because
Oh, yeah.
I in particular had very strong opinions about this.
This one I loved, but didn't.
Mhm.
I liked the concept, but I think it was kind of botched a little bit.
I enjoyed the
Um,
episode because I think this is one of the ones that we did this year that we really got more into like actually discussing what we
Mhm.
thought about it,
Yes.
which
Instead
I
of
thought
just
was good.
regurgitating.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And no, I overall as an episode I enjoyed, but as like a topic, I can go with or without it. It's one of those where I love the premise, but again, with the names that are behind it, I expected more.
Yeah, that was the big thing. And I think like some of the imagery that I saw was really fucking cool. Like a couple of the generated images of the rides, like they were creepy as shit, and they had the atmosphere for me, but
Well,
that was it.
The downside with me was like you're again these big names, and you decided instead of we're going down
again. Here we go
I
again.
mean, no, it's just why would you use AI generated art for everything?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like
and so
you could tell
obviously
it's
too.
yeah,
So obviously.
like
Yeah.
at least commission something.
Yeah. I
You're
don't
a
know.
creator. You know how hard this shit
We had our issues with this, and I think a lot of people who were really big fans of Nexpo took issue with the fact that we took issue with it.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what are you gonna do? The next one is Ted the Caver, which was just an audio drama.
Yeah. That was all Doug.
Which
I mean, I listened to it.
it was fine.
So-
It was Ted the Caver read out loud.
There you go.
It was.
The Battle of Ape Canyon. This is
Ooh.
another one I haven't listened to. 'Cause
Oh,
wasn't
I
there.
enjoyed it. That's one of mine. I love the Battle of Ape Canyon. It's just silly nonsense about
Yeah.
a war between like 5 dudes and a bunch of Sasquatch.
Is this the one where they were like in like a house?
They're in a
And
cabin.
it
and they're
turns out
throwing
it was
rocks
probably
through it.
kids that were just throwing rocks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It was pretty great. I enjoy that one.
Yeah, I love the ones with like the really stupid fucking endings. Like, really? Like it was 5 children? And you
Yeah.
thought 5 grown men thought it was a bunch of Sasquatch?
Hey, the mind plays tricks on you when you're that old in like the 1920s
And in a canyon.
and in a cabin.
hmm. What's next?
The Blind
Yeah.
You're
Man.
reading, not me.
Blind Maiden.
I
Okay.
made it.
Yeah.
That was the website.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
This
it was
is
like that
this was
cursed
one of like
website.
the early internet urban legends.
I could take or leave this episode.
Yeah, this one's barely even a creepypasta. It's literally just this one's like a
It's a
fucking
concept.
email.
Yeah, it's one of
Forwarding
those
chain thing.
horror like
Mhm.
consequence emails that you get. Like, if you don't forward this to 10 people, like,
Yeah.
I need your help. I have so much money, but I can't get it. Give me social, and then I'll give you money.
I barely remember this episode, and the only thing I remember about this episode is my only comment on it now is I don't know how we made this a full hour. We probably could have done like 10 of these in the span of this one.
Almost.
Oh, probably. Oh, probably. But DLUTI's really good at stretching out a small amount
We're
of
very
information
good at filling space
Mm.
with
by
nothing.
just talking about nothing.
Yep.
Speaking of which, the next one
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
is Mike
What's
and
our-
Matt's Carnival of Internet Oddities. It was just me and Mike, and we just read some Reddit stuff. And this episode, I think people actually enjoyed quite a bit. I thought it
from
was
what I
fun.
remember,
I
I
don't.
enjoy the
I don't remember any of the topics we covered, but
you guys gave really bad health advice.
that doesn't help.
Okay.
I like the Reddit ones. Every time we go back to a Reddit thing, because it's just Reddit could give you everything and anything.
Yeah.
It's like sticking your hand in
everything by everyone.
It's like sticking your hand in a box with your eyes closed and pulling out whatever's inside. You never know what you're gonna get. I could have used the life as a box of chocolates metaphor, but I didn't.
What kind of boxes do you have?
Just go look over behind the
I don't
stairs.
fucking want to.
Go look under the stairs. Don't look under the stairs.
Don't look under the stairs.
I do actually remember this one because I remember that Mike came up with like a bunch of fun things that he thought was fun. Like there was also a Godzilla thing in here, like a Godzilla NES game or
Oh,
something.
the creepypasta. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Oh,
NES
the-
creepypasta
and then
game, yeah.
and
Yeah.
then I was just like, here's a bunch of people who posted on Reddit before they murdered somebody.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. I remember that.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious.
Here's a fake creepypasta. This guy sawed a woman's foot off and then fed it to her. Oh.
Oh. Anyway, we got the creature collection after this.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah.
It was
I
fun to do
enjoyed-
something very, very, very amateur.
Mhm.
Yes. I think that's when we tried having the idea of kind of helping prop up like up and coming ARGs and stuff with just simply by doing an episode every once in a while about them. And so the person that did this one is actually still in contact with us.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I know she wants to do something with her next project, but she's taking some notes from Nightmind apparently on Creature Collection, and she's doing something with that. So
Mm.
we'll figure it out.
What about notes on us? Huh?
I think
We covered it
I
too.
think I would listen to Nightmind.
Yeah, I wouldn't listen. Nightmind, if you're listening, don't.
If you're listening,
But
What
stop.
are you doing?
Do, but don't. But do.
If you're listening,
But stop.
your furry stuff makes me uncomfortable.
Oh,
I'm not
got
gonna lie to
him.
you.
Oh, you don't like his fursona?
It's not that. It's just like all the really erotic fur shit that he posts on Twitter.
He posts on main.
Yeah, he's
Not
just
even his
horny
his
on me.
alt
Just
account.
so
He's just
horny.
horny.
Yeah.
What's-
Monument
ooh,
Mythos season 3.
This was no, this was not the Nixon verse. This was
The Dinoverse.
no,
Dinoverse and the Nixonverse.
yeah, yeah. There were so many verses that we got from this.
It's
It was
the
like,
Dean
this
verse.
Is the Dean verse? Okay.
Dinoverse.
Mm.
Dino Spumoniverse.
Dino Spumoni.
Yeah.
All right.
I always enjoy me some Monument Mythos. Can't
Oh,
get
God,
enough
yeah.
of it. It's super fun, super good.
It is good.
Yeah.
It's high quality. Chef's kiss.
I love the comment that we chose to put on this episode, which is nobody, literally nobody. Mike having a stroke in the middle of the episode. Ass turd, god damn it.
I did that.
Oh no.
The internet doesn't lie, Mike.
I wish I could
internet
see
doesn't
I wish
lie.
I could see the Q&As on the computer version. I don't think I can see him.
Oh, you can't?
No.
You can see it on there. I can't see it on my phone.
Oh, well, fuck you.
This is
Uh,
bullshit.
That's definitely
wanna share?
something we should have been doing though, is looking at the Q&As that we've been publishing, because I only publish ones that are I thought that one was funny, so I did publish it, but usually I
Yep.
post the insults.
Oh yeah,
There
it's
you
fucking
go.
great. I love seeing which one you found because like I read it and usually it's pretty scathing and I'm like, okay.
I get it.
This fits. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Next we have the video game mini mystery.
Oh, this one did really
Uh,
poorly number-wise. very poorly.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't. Was I?
Yeah,
No, I wasn't.
this
here
was
for
just me,
one.
Mike, and Doug, and we all picked like a small ARG that was related to video games. I did
Okay.
the Steam sale one. Mike did.
Obsession with monkeys.
Yeah, Mike did one about where I guess some developers of some old games like hid this story about dead monkeys in his
He has a
apartment
story about how
inside
he bought like 200 monkeys and they all died, and then
Yeah.
he had to find a way to bury them and hide them, and he ended up selling them as presents.
Giving
What?
them as
Or
presents,
giving
yeah.
away his Christmas presents.
Yeah.
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 That's wild, but okay.
I thought it was a decent episode. People didn't really listen to it though.
I enjoyed it just because it was different. We don't really cover video game stuff all that often, so it was fun to do that.
The next one was the Nixon verse.
Yes,
And I wasn't
this was a
there.
great one. I love the Nixon verse. I liked a lot. I think it was a fun little story.
Yeah, the next verse I think was one of my favorite ones, just because I like the names for them, like the names that they gave to the people.
Oh, you mean like the Queen of the Lunarians and like
Yeah, and they had what was his name?
Last Son of
D-Day-
Alcatraz, D-Day Night.
D-Day Night, and all that
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah, the last night of Alcatraz. Dope ass name.
Oh yeah, the names were
Or
fucking
last
great.
son of Alcatraz. Yeah.
I also have to mention this is where we coined the term "throwing the rug under the bus,"
Yeah, throwing the rug under the bus.
which still fucking gets me. And then, so here's the angry squirrel commented on this one, and it's literally just a bunch of random arrows. It's Monument Mythos lore be like, it's just like,
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, it's not wrong at all.
not at all.
The next one is the Mexican extraterrestrials from Peru.
Are you sure? Because I'm
No,
pretty sure it's at
we
the
skipped
Mountains
Oh
of
shit!
Madness.
No, it's at the Mountains of
Good job.
Madness. Oh fuck, motherfuckers! At the Mountains of Madness.
This was a good one. I mean,
I enjoyed it, especially because I read this book and I was like, I get it now.
it's a hard story to understand all of, especially when Lovecraft just goes on a fucking tangent to talk about map coordinates.
Oh yeah, I hate it. It's my favorite thing to do in the library when you come across the Lovecraft section. Just here, you can play this at home. Flip open a random Lovecraft book to any random page. I guarantee you, there's coordinates of a map on there. There always fucking is. Dude loves his maps.
He does.
He's a nerd.
He is a nerd.
Mostly what I remember about this episode is Doug getting really frustrated at me and Mike, and at one point just going, "You didn't hear anything we said, did you?"
Oh, because it was at the end or whatever when they're trying to quiz us.
Yeah.
Or some shit. All right.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah, we did the Mythos quiz.
Yeah. And we were not paying any attention,
No,
which
just
We know.
it was long. It was,
It was very
literally
long.
2 hours long, and at
It
an
was.
hour and a half, I was like,
I don't have any more. I'm
I
done.
don't want to be here. I'm just here so I don't get fined.
Can't really blame you on that one.
"Now what's the next one, Mike?"
Yeah,
Oh, can I say it?
Yeah,
I think.
The next one's the Mexican extraterrestrials from Peru.
What a title.
This one was fine.
this
the
was our
ironic
attempt
thing,
to appease the algorithm.
Yes.
Yep.
We wanted to do more alien stuff to see what happens, and it did.
It was
fine.
it was
did-
world
it
news
didn't
while
do
we
as well
covered
as
it.
did
I
So
thought it at all.
Yeah. Also, my favorite thing in the world is like for the first like 5 minutes, Jason's like, "No one's talking about this. Not a single person's talking about this." When literally everyone in the universe was
100%.
talking about it
Yeah.
at that exact same time.
100%.
We actually missed the ball.
By like
by
a
a
week.
week.
By like a whole week.
Because of
yeah,
the
because
upload. Yeah.
because of the upload schedule.
Yeah.
So
Trying to be topical
was-
doesn't work in our favor. Because
Nope.
Does
I
not.
think probably what happens is by the time we get around to uploading something that is topical when we talk about it, the algorithm is actively trying to suppress more things about it.
About that. Ooh, you know what? You're probably fucking right there. So fuck it. Let's just not try anymore.
That's all you had to say to me.
Mike's like, I'm on board. No, that was a good one. I do like finding those real ones that we can kind of like
I
sink
just
our
don't.
teeth into.
I don't really care to cover real world topics. I didn't really care for this one personally.
I have to find the right one. This was apparently the right one for me. I
Yeah.
enjoyed it, but the world did not. So that's okay.
I can
Um,
see you.
Hi, Emily. I can see you. Yeah, this is the Wikipedia one.
Yes, it
Yeah.
is. I enjoyed this one a lot, just
Yeah.
because it's different. It's fun. It's different.
It was fun. It was small, and I like the little small ones, especially when all four of us can sit around and just like talk about it.
Yeah, I like the more conversational people. Well,
Yeah.
things that don't go super deep and super analytical, where we
Yes.
could just shoot the shit about it.
Oh yeah,
Those are my
100%.
faves.
I mean, I love doing like the in-depth analysis and all that, but lately I've been having way more fun just like logging
Some
on
shit
to
happened. What do you
paranoid.com
think?
and yeah,
Yeah.
like exactly.
What we got
Yes.
next, Moody?
The next one is Super Mario 64 Classified. Yeah, the description of this episode is just "Wah!" and then every copy of Super Mario 64 is personalized. There's also a Q&A response to this one by Chris J that I really wanted to publish, but it's so long that I can't hit the publish button because it's also
is
just
it?
but it goes off the screen and the publish button is missing because of it.
I wonder if you can tab over to it. Like,
Right. I
No,
I doubt
just
it.
breaks the fucking page.
I loved this episode. I love
Yeah.
everything about just
Greenio and his
Great-
lost
No,
tapes.
I just enjoy everything about like here's a haunted video game.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
It's
I
also
like this one. I like
very well done, and I really enjoy the fact that they like did actual ROM hacks and stuff. To make
Yeah.
this work.
Yes.
mhm. There's this. There's Catastrophe Crow that I liked.
Oh yeah,
You know.
Catastrophe Goes great.
Yeah.
The Super Mario 64 Classified like the fucking library of sprites and shit that they had to make for it.
Mhm.
If you look up, you can find like on GitHub or something like that. You can find like the database of all the shit that they had to do for this. It's so fucking much.
Mhm.
They put so much work into that.
And that's when you know you got a quality
Hell yeah.
I guess story on your hands. A quality story.
I
Yep,
think
you wanna invest in it.
the person who made this also had like, I don't know, a Patreon maybe or something at some point where they posted a bunch of like behind the scenes development videos.
Mhm.
And I found some of them when we were researching this and super cool. I wish we
That's
could find
nice,
more
man.
things like this.
Oh hell
I
yeah.
agree.
I love seeing that shit.
The next topic, however, is probably my favorite of the year.
I'm
You like this one a lot?
disappointed we didn't get our lives ruined over this.
Same,
Yeah,
honestly.
So the next one is South32.com, and I fucking love this one.
It was great.
This shit was so funny to me and baffling that it even exists. And the person behind it, it's just so fucking fun. I think this was one of my topics.
Yeah,
I
think
don't
it was.
remember.
it was.
And I am so goddamn happy I found it.
Oh, this
Just an old shitty man
yep.
ruining people's lives, and it's hilarious to me.
I went too hard on this one.
Yeah, I was not in a good mental place during this week. And we had like an hour and a half long conversation before we even recorded this episode where I was like, I don't know if I want to do this, guys.
Yeah,
I cannot mentally handle this guy like trying to ruin my life on the internet. I can't do
No,
it.
for sure. Oh yeah. And
And here we are, still
we did it
standing to this
anyway.
day.
And nothing
Yeah,
happened.
fuck you.
Nothing
Whatever
happens.
his name is, I forgot his name.
Luigi.
Saeed Yamatabayan.
Yeah, Luigi.
Oh, his not real
Yeah.
name. Got it.
Which name do you want?
Mario. Yeah, one of his 10 different names. This is this video.
The next one was Hometown Horrors. And
Oh, those are always fun.
Those are good.
it was
I
fun.
love hearing from our listeners and people that enjoy us because they give us stories that we don't get to tell each other.
Yeah, no critiques, just a good time.
a lot more stories this year than last year. Hopefully we'll have even
Yeah,
more
yeah,
next
yeah.
year.
If we keep getting enough, we should just like make a rotating like dramatic reading.
Sure.
New podcast.
Why the fuck not? Yeah, new podcast, Hometown Horrors, the show.
Hometown Shores.
Keeping with the theme this year of doing just random Reddit shit. That's what the next thing is.
Yep.
Did your what's going on in the background of your camera there?
In the background?
Is
It's
that a
just
second chair? You have two chairs?
yeah, there's 3 chairs in this room actually.
It just like blipped into existence. Unless I was not paying
Yeah,
attention.
no, my camera's doing that shit where it's just refocusing a bunch still.
Okay, so I just wasn't
So,
paying too much attention. Thought it was a
problem.
figure in the background. I was like, boo, behind you. It's
Uh,
Luigi.
He waited
He's
for this
here.
moment. He's a patient man.
He waited for you to eat your feet.
What?
What?
Put your foot in your
Your
mouth.
feet.
Is
Is that another northern Midwestern thing that I don't understand?
No, it's just a misnomer, I guess.
Okay.
It's the movie's called Midsummer.
You're right.
Stupid.
Which I guess is also we were not doing this.
Yeah. No, we can't do movies year in review.
No, fuck no.
Tell me what I could a kid do.
Do we have
Ooh,
anything to
this is-
say about more internet random mysteries?
I want to remember what this, which one was this?
This was the most recent one that we did.
This was the one about vag fingers.
Oh, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I
That is
enjoyed this one.
right.
I enjoyed this one a lot, just because I feel like this is where I saw you specifically, Matt,
Uh-huh.
talk about. You're just like, this is fucking weird, and
I
I'm very
love
happy
my
to talk
topic.
about it.
I love
I-
my
I've-
topic.
I think this is the first one that I saw like in a while, just like an actual glimmer in your eye, like a kid in a candy store, like a kid who picked out a toy in the Toys R Us and is so excited to show
Yeah.
mom and dad what you picked.
No, when
I was
when I was
so
trying
happy.
to find topics for this, I came across that subreddit and I was like, yes.
This
This
is the
is-
one.
And this
I
is where I
have been
talked about
blessed
Tom
this
Artois.
week. Oh,
And I talked about Tom Artois, yeah. Yeah, thoroughly enjoyed that episode.
Mhm.
It might not do the best, but it's an episode where we all just came up with just a weird fucking
This
thing.
one
that
actually
we
did
Oh, yeah.
pretty well
found.
on YouTube. I don't know
Hell yeah.
sure why.
We all just found a weird thing, and I enjoy that.
Oakville Blobs.
That was
That was
just
you
you
and
and
me.
I, yeah.
I liked that one a lot because we don't get a lot of you and me time,
We don't. It's
and
always
I
boys'
enjoy
time.
a good bunch of jizz falling from the sky. So
Who better to enjoy that with?
than you.
Yeah, that was a fun one. That was one of the weirder ones we've ever done
Mhm.
because it is real, but it does not fucking seem like it.
Yeah, it's very interesting. This is one that I kind of wish we can do over. Not that I wish we could do over, but I wish that someday more information comes out on this. You know what I mean?
I also wish that I
Because
just
there is
really
like no information. We cover basically.
How would
all.
you
And
even
it's
go
all-
back and get more information about this? though?
That's-
Did they still have samples?
No,
of-
No.
I mean like
they
like-
got stolen.
no, I mean like this is a topic where I wish that something like this would happen again.
Oh, okay.
And
Oh.
now that technology is much better than like fucking 1992 or whatever.
Go to the
that this
Pacific
happened.
Ocean, drop a bomb, get
Yeah.
all the jellyfish up in the air, and
That's what I gotta do.
that's all you gotta do.
Someone also said that they thought this was like salt or something. They got like jellified in the air.
Oh,
Something like that.
yeah, it was like the freezing temperatures mixed with the rapid ascension turned it into a gel instead of a liquid, like a solid,
Something
Like
Uh,
ice cream, basically,
more or
Sounds
but
like
less.
that.
without
But
the
either
eggs
way.
and milk.
Right,
It's raining eggs.
with all the important ingredients.
Yeah. I would love for something like this to happen again where we could probably get better answers and more information on it because this is just truly a fascinating topic.
Oh yeah, and there's no answer. It's just wild speculation by Mike and Jason.
The next one is In the Dark. Luis is missing / Luis Paxton. Paxton.
Good one. Liked it.
Thank you. Yep. I enjoyed it. Yep. I have nothing bad to say. I thoroughly enjoyed this topic. It was easy. It was easy to
Convincing.
follow. It was entertaining. It was creepy.
Old.
Well done.
Old.
It was one of the
Well
oldest.
done, yeah.
I like stuff on YouTube that's old like this that's done well. Like
Oh, yeah.
something
Agreed.
that you
Same.
watch and you're like, wow, this is very like
Mhm.
reminiscent of YouTube 15 years ago, but it's not just cringy.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I like finding those, especially because I feel like those ones set kind of a tone for a genre, especially
Right.
on YouTube. Because it seems like everybody cookie cuts from like a really popular thing. Look at analog horror. I
Mhm.
mean, Local 58. Um,
Look, another PowerPoint slideshow. Wow.
Matt and I
Another
have,
film
have-
reel.
Yeah.
Matt and I have aired our problems with analog horror, so we'll do that again later. But
Oh man, glitchy text.
Yeah.
Wonder what that says. Anyway, we can skip the next one.
We can skip the next one.
We can just
You can't
skip
skip
right
the
on
next
over that. The next one's Bond Skinny.
Yeah.
Hated it. Hated Bond Skinny. Hated everything
Yeah.
that had to do with that.
yeah,
That was the most uncomfortable I've ever
That
felt
was-
researching anything.
yes,
I never want to touch on that topic again.
I think the
I never
discussion
wanna-
at the end was interesting because we actually
Yeah.
talked about something I liked about this episode was that we actually talked about how we felt about it for a long time because I think it upset us so much.
You know what? I agree. I think
I
for
think
the
Mike
first
just read, or
time.
Jason just read the comment on this.
What's the comment say?
this might be one of my favorite comments.
What's the comment say?
This episode was a nightmare to listen to. Unorganized and everyone talking over each other. Horror comedy is their thing, but this wasn't funny. Should have left this to be a lost episode.
No, it wasn't
You-
funny.
You decided to
was.
post that one up, huh?
Yeah, that was the one
You
I
decided to
published.
post
There
that
were
one.
there were
Alright,
three
great.
other options, but that was the one I went with.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
fuck
we did not need to cover that like at all. That's one I wish I could reach back through time and kind of.
You know, the funny thing is that is not the first comment I've read where it says we talk over each other.
Oh, dude,
of
every
course.
video almost.
Yeah.
We're
You're
four
just gonna
guys
have to get
drink.
used to it.
Like,
Yeah, you're not
it'll
wrong.
happen.
No,
We can get better at
I
it,
think
though.
this was the first episode of DLUTI history where we all unanimously were like, this is fucking wrong.
Yes.
Like normally there's an episode where at least one of us is like, I loved this, or I thought this was quite enjoyable. All of us were like, I know
Yeah.
I hate this. I want nothing to do with this ever again.
Yeah.
I want to cleanse my body from this. If I could take a bath in hand sanitizer
Yeah.
and then drink it afterwards, I would.
Without thinking of somebody peeing in a tub.
This is
Yes.
one where like if whoever like, or I mean I guess we know who it is, but if they had contacted us and been like, could you like remove this episode? I would have just been like, yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you. God. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, if anybody asks us to take that one down, there's no
Just do it.
resistance.
No, it's gotta be, it's
Just
gotta be the
fucking do it.
creator. Bon Skinny, I'm talking to you. If you're like, hey, can you take it down, please? I'd be like, yes, ma'am. Never do that again, though,
Yeah.
please.
But yeah, we all collectively agreed that we don't want to do anything like this again.
Nope. Plus, like, after doing it, I think we all collectively thought about it and we're like, all we're doing is feeding
Making
this.
the problem worse. Yeah.
Mhm.
Right. So
100%.
let's just not do that again. Mike, you this one is probably up there for you.
Oh, fuck. I don't remember what it was.
The man in the suit.
Godzilla.
Oh.
Oh, we kind of made the problem worse here too.
Yeah, we sure did, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Fuck.
So,
not wrong.
yeah, I mean, I mentioned it in the episode, but like I think we discovered that this was obviously someone's like relative first attempt at an ARG.
Yeah.
They're a young
It turns
kid.
out this person is
and-
very, very, very young.
Yeah, they're
like-
young, and they made most of it like on their phone and shit.
Yeah.
Which-
right. Which is
and-
actually
and I-
impressive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I even said during it, like a lot of the visuals and everything look awesome, and like the core concept, fantastic. But because they're so young and everything, I think the story got lost in the mud a little bit.
Yeah.
Which you could easily turn that around once you figure out where you want to go with it. But that was my only feedback was it just got lost. It
Yeah.
just got lost, which is
Yeah.
fine.
I think we
The
did a
rest of
decent
the internet
job.
not so much said nice things.
Yeah,
No.
yeah. That I think we did a okay job of providing some constructive feedback. I think there's a couple things maybe we said that was a little harsh, but it turns out that,
Yeah.
especially on top of the fact that the guy who played the original Godzilla died the week after this
Mhm.
episode came out,
Mhm.
the kid who made this analog horror got bullied so badly about like his series in general that he ended up just being like, I can't do this anymore. I have to get off the internet. Like people
Yeah.
were actually apparently sending him like death threats and stuff and like telling him he ruined Godzilla, which that's
not true.
Not okay.
Yeah, you can't ruin Godzilla.
It's
Look at
also it's just
Godzilla.
analog horror. Like Jesus Christ, people don't take it so
Yeah.
fucking seriously. It's just
Bro,
YouTube.
there's a billion analog horrors.
Fucking let people enjoy things. Like,
And it was a
it's not
very
hard.
creative idea.
Oh, hell
Like
yeah.
if you would have told me that someone made a Godzilla analog horror, I'd be like, all right, so it's gonna be like a fucking PowerPoint about a giant lizard attacking
Right.
a city. No, it was about the people getting trapped in a suit. Never would have thought of that.
No,
Brilliant idea. That's super cool.
it was just execution. And like I said, I think we did.
They're gonna pick it back up too. They released a new video not too long ago.
Good.
So
Good.
it's
I hope
getting
they
picked
keep
back
going
up.
at it.
Me too. And
Same.
maybe we'll cover it again. But like, yeah, I don't think we poo-pooed it at all. I honestly think we just gave good.
I wouldn't
Mr.
mind
Cool.
reaching out to this person and just being like,
I think
Hey,
we should
like-
leave it alone.
Yeah, I
You
think
know
we
what?
should
You're
leave
right.
it alone.
You're right. You're right. Yep.
What's
Probably
the
better.
next T?
go ahead. Jason.
Oh wait, Reddit on Reddit or 4chan. This was the one with what was this one?
We
It's
just did
2
this
weeks
I
ago.
know. This is Dr. Fedlegs,
Yeah.
Yeah,
the guy who
Fedlegs.
painted people's legs yellow.
yeah,
Yeah, I forgot about that one. Fuck, that was weird.
It was weird, but I enjoyed it. And this is one where I had the two that went nowhere.
Yes, and you just fucking blue balled the shit out of the
This
three
is
of
one
us.
of my favorite ones.
What
of the
were
year,
your
too.
topics again, Mike? I edited
My
this.
topics were Guy comes over to his driveway just to see a random coffin there.
Oh
right.
yeah, and it was just a fucking
Yeah,
marketing
and
ploy for a German cemetery.
That's the theory, but it literally goes nowhere.
Yeah.
It just ends. The guy there's like coordinates inside to a German cemetery. Some guy goes there. There's nothing there. That's it.
The end.
And the other one was for people who they ate inside of a ghost diner,
Oh yeah.
and it literally is the same thing. It's just a diner caught on fire, and you ate there like the day before, and it was like smoky or
No,
whatever.
it was like a week after it had
Oh,
been
yeah, it
burned
was a
down.
week after. Yeah, it didn't really go anywhere, and the story was convoluted.
I was so angry at you. I remember that.
It
because
was
I'm
so
like,
funny.
You
Both of mine were just
motherfucker.
blue balls, and it was
Ra-
fantastic.
all it
Random
was.
story I just thought of this semi-related to the fire thing is I went to a Flogging Molly show in Atlanta one time, and like the week after that show, the floor in the venue collapsed during a Panic at the Disco show.
Holy
And-
shit.
Yeah. My theory is that the Flogging Molly crowd just did so much structural damage to the
They
venue.
loosened
100%.
that it just collapsed.
100%.
Yeah.
I remember when I first saw them at some indoor venue, and like, holy
Yeah.
fuck,
Oh,
that
yeah.
crowd gets wild.
Yeah, that's the craziest crowd I've ever been in. I've seen them
I had
several times.
Flogging
It's
Molly?
always crazy.
I had a dude walk up to me and barely get out the words while kind of looking at me, going, "You want to fight?" And I'm like, "You want to fight me?" And he's like, "Uh huh."
Uh-huh.
No. I just turned around. He's like, "Okay," and walked away.
All right, thank you for your time. Here's $5.
Their
What the
guitarist
fuck?
gave me a Guinness off the stage.
That's pretty
Excellent.
great.
He like
That's
tossed it to
actually
me,
really cool.
and I still have
Hell
it.
yeah.
Oh, neat.
Hell
Where is it? Show me
yeah.
right now. Go run and grab it.
I'm not gonna do that. I do know where it is. though.
Show it on this audio platform.
Okay.
Go.
What was the story Doug brought up?
Fantastic question, Jason. I'm glad you asked it. I think that wraps up.
No, we got Kirat.
Oh, that's right. Kira.
No, last one. Last one that came out. Yeah. Last one of the year. Kirat 963.
You just want to hear about how much of a piece of shit you are.
Yeah, if you just want to be very depressed, go ahead and watch this.
It was.
Which
I
actually
didn't-
makes me feel like maybe it's a good thing we didn't do the topic we were going to do today right after this one, because it's also
Ooh.
not feel good.
It's not feel good at all. You are
No.
correct.
but it looks cool as shit.
It
We
does,
accidentally.
100%.
Oh, it really, really fucking does. But yes,
boy.
we accidentally did a good thing.
Yeah. we accidentally content.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Come back next week,
yeah.
everybody, because the topic's going to be lit.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
it's a good
we'll
one.
know what to do.
Well, now that we
Um,
know that there's not fucking hidden avenues.
Oh God. Yeah. That is a year in memoriam.
Goodbye forever, everybody.
Yep, we sold all of Doug's shares at
Yep.
DLUTI.
And his house. He doesn't know it yet.
Yeah, he doesn't know it yet, but that belongs to the shareholders now.
How did you guys
Um,
feel about the year in general?
That's
Full
a good
of
question.
content. I would say this is one of our strongest years, personally.
One of our strongest of the 2 years.
We're
I
going on
guess it's like
3.
2 and some change.
Yeah.
We're going on 3. This will be 3 years in February.
Yeah,
3
you're
is
right, damn.
February.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a fucking minute.
Yeah.
I think we did decently. I definitely know that same old DLUTI pitfalls that we've had while having, jobs and life and this and that and all that. I wish we could be more consistent. I really do. But that just doesn't seem like it's in the fucking cards. So we're just gonna we'll wing it. We'll get shit done. I think one thing that we did really good at this year was being more coherent and like just getting all like the side information about like the relevant information about topics. I think that's something we did really, really well. Just simply branching, like doing a one-off search on Google about whatever you're supposed to be looking at.
I think the
And
other
that
thing that we learned this year, sorry, I'll let you finish. I'm going to let you finish, but Is- like we've done a much better job of figuring out what we can bite off. And also, like, if we get to the point where we feel like we need to postpone something or do something else, we're more ready to admit that instead of just like, trying
Yes.
to push through it.
SCP. No, yeah, that's definitely a big growth in the content department. I remember when we first started, we had so many fucking huge ideas. Like we started this because we wanted to start like a network up within like a year or something like that. Like we were all over the place, and I think we've done a really good job of like reeling ourselves back in and being realistic and remembering just to have actual fun while doing this instead of treating this like a fucking business.
Yeah, there are times where DLUTI could have gone places vastly different. We were relatively seriously contemplating for a minute there signing up with a company to do a different podcast.
Oh,
I'm not
yeah.
going to name anything.
Yeah,
but
we don't have to
let's
talk about
not
that.
get into that. But
No,
thank God
but-
we dodged that bullet.
Thank
that was
God.
that was a thing that was a thing that could almost happen that could have drastically changed.
Could have
I don't think
likely ended this podcast. I think.
we would.
Yeah.
I don't think we would still be doing this.
Yeah, it could have changed a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's funny how that all works. I don't think that was last year. Was that last year?
It was
Or
like
the year
that big-
before.
Was it end of
It
2
was
years
getting
ago?
towards
Beginning
the
of
end of last year. I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it was definitely what a weird time it's been. What a weird almost 3 years it's been.
It really has been a weird one.
And looking back on it, I think 2023 was very strong for us. We
Yeah.
had more, I think, unique topics than the year before. I think the year before we followed some sort
as
of
we
trend.
as we read through the list and saw like 15 Reddit story episodes.
That's okay.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, like at
That
least
is
everything,
varied, though.
everything in there is
That's
different,
fair.
though.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
like the year before, we had like Monument Mythos was granted. We did it again here, but we also had like Alex Canassis, and we had was it Bonnie the Bunny or whatever?
Oh,
and
Bon, like the Walton Files.
yeah, Walton. We did all the things that all the big names were talking about, and in this one, I think we dove back into like the smaller aspect.
Well,
of
we're
the
getting back
internet,
to the
which
shit that we
I
actually
appreciate.
enjoy.
Yeah, I
Like,
appreciate that more than
Yeah.
what's the next big thing that everyone's
Right.
talking about, so we can attempt to get in on that algorithm, but we never will because we're too small.
Yeah.
And Nexpo already cornered the
Right.
market.
That's the thing is like we actually do things we enjoy, which I think makes the podcast better instead of like trying to, like you said, do heavy hitters that have already been covered.
mhm.
So
Yeah, we've relied less on like predicting the algorithm and just gone more with our guts. And
And we've
you
done
just can-
better
you can see
numbers
it.
than before when we were trying to do that. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
100%. So,
Yeah, so take that
let's, you
algorithm.
hear that,
Big-
kids? If you don't
big
try,
YouTube.
you'll be happy.
Big YouTube. Well, dang. What else do I have to say other than go to DLUTIPod.com, go there, go to DLUTI.com, become a member. It's really cool there if you're a member because you get discounts on stuff and exclusive things and also exclusive content. What? You can also go
What?
to patreon.com/DLUTIPod and get this. Get exclusive content. You could also go to any of our socials. We're DLUTIPod on everything, or even Don't Look Under the Internet.
Mhm.
It's all on our website as well. You could go to our Linktree, linktree.com/DLUTIPod, which has the links to everything on there too. And go to youtube.com, or youtube.com/@DLUTIPod, or just look up Don't Look Under the Internet
Yeah, to look up DLUTI, like it.
right there.
Yeah.
And go ahead and hit that, ring that bell,
Yeet.
ring that bell, hit that subscribe button.
Smack that cat.
Yeah, do all that fun stuff.
throw
And
that
I
rug
watch-
under the bus.
Throw that
Throw
rug
that
under the
rug
bus.
right under the fucking bus.
As I was
And
reading
I
through
want-
the comments on the Spotify thing, I was reminded of Wabistus. That's a major
Wabistus.
2023 event.
Oh, yeah.
Wabistus.
Wabistus.
And yeah, it's funny. Go have a good 2024. Have a good 2024. It's
Mike
an
starting
election
his
year.
as he ended it. With
It's
a
an
stroke.
election year.
Register
so
to
who-
vote before it's too late.
Yeah,
Please.
Who do you want to vote for? A giant douche or a turd sandwich? It's your choice.
An old guy.
Mike's not
or
going
an
to tell
old
you which is
guy?
which.
Yeah, old guy or old guy. It's,
Yeah, old white man 1 or old white man 2.
Have fun with it. What do you got?
How you can't just tee up politics and then expect me to like whatever. Stay paranoid.
Coney 2024.
Holy fuck.
Coney.
Holy shit. Holy
Damn,
shit,
that's a
man.
fucking
That's a
scratched
deep
a
cut
corner
right
in my
there.
brain that I wasn't ready
Woo.
for.
Coney 2012.
Yeah, I wasn't
baby.
ready to think about
Masturbate
that
in
right
the
now.
park.
As long as nobody sees you, it's okay. Yeah, stay paranoid. Thanks for sticking with us. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for helping us become something bigger than we were last year, and we're gonna hope to do it again next year. And I don't know, we're having fun. Fuck you.
Next year we sign with Achievement Hunters and become part of their MLM.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
What do you got to say to the people, Muthulamil?
No, I don't know. I don't think I have anything
No.
else to add. Yeah, no.
Just no.
No. All right.
Vote
Well,
for Doug.
Vote for Doug.
Vote for Pedro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Everyone.
should we tell Doug that we we submitted his name for a presidential ballot?
He'll find out when they elect him.
I mean, he has to, right?
He'll just be watching TV and see his face pop up
What a
with like
strange turn of events.
83% votes, and he'll be like, "Wait, what the fuck?" Yeah.
Huh?
Goodbye, everybody. Have a beautiful night.
We love you.
Mm-mm.
Don't look under the internet.